Our lesson today is on Saint Martha of Bethany. A quick note on the first reading. This was the third betrayal of the children of Israel to God. This was the third covenant broken. Prior to Jesus, there will be 44 more broken covenants. After Christ, He is the last covenant, and that covenant will never be broken. To the lesson. First quotation. Jesus loved Martha, her sister Mary, and Lazarus. John 11:5. What a strong statement to start a description of a person. The Saviour of the world loved her and each of her siblings as individuals, and them together as a group. Jesus loved them so much that He visited them whenever He was in the area teaching. This was a great honour, but a lot of work. One time Martha, the older sister by a number of years, was showing the proper respect by preparing the food and serving all of the disciples and Jesus, while her sister Mary, an adult by many years, but she still sat idly on the floor, doing nothing to assist her sister in all the work of feeding and serving over a dozen men. "Lord," Martha said, "I am working hard, but my sister does nothing. Rebuke, chastise her, and tell her to get up and assist me as it is proper." But Jesus didn't do that. The Lord said to Martha in reply, quote, "Martha, Martha, you are anxious and worried about many things. There is need of only one thing. Mary has chosen the better part, and it will not be taken from her." Luke 10:42. That was the alternate gospel for today. The Lord loved Martha, but He wanted her too to stop, sit, and hear the word, and not be so concerned about if all were fed to be overstuffed, and if someone's cup was empty, that was no great failing of her house. But her losing this opportunity to hear the Saviour's teachings while He was right here next to her, because she was fussing about the timing of the meat, the comfort of her guests, etc., was a far greater loss. But she did hear. She did listen with her ears and with her heart. For when the Lord Christ asked her, at the moment for her proclamation of her faith, she said to Him, "Yes, Lord, I have come to believe that You are the Christ, the Son of God, the one who is coming into the world." John 11:27, the ending of today's Gospel. It is no surprise that Martha is the patron saint of domestic workers, butlers, and cooks. For this is what she was doing for the Lord, the role she attended to, rather than His word on those occasions when He was present in the house. Those things that she did while she listened with her heart, while she listened with her ears. She attended to all of those needs of His. But then after the Lord raised Lazarus from the dead, all three of the siblings had their death warrants signed by the Jews, along with Mary of Magdala and all of the other non-apostles of His group after His resurrection. Their death warrant was such that they were all put into a boat together, without sails or oars, and pushed out into the sea. They were drawn out by another boat and then left. These wonderful people were sure to take the remains of the Blessed Saint Anne, the mother of the Blessed Virgin Mary, because they knew from what Jesus had told them that Jerusalem would be destroyed, and they believed that the saints' remains would be profaned. So they took them with them. This band of Christians, though, didn't die, but they were taken by the hand of God across the entire Mediterranean Sea to the south of France, where they alighted. They built a chapel over a cave where St. Anne's remains were reinterred at Apt, France. And they all lived out their days on that sunny coast, proclaiming the good news of Jesus Christ. Blessed be Martha, Holy Saint Martha. May your good works and blessed name live on forever. Ave, Ave Martha. Ave, Ave Martha.